All right, so today's video is acrylic paint pens versus oil-based paint pens. Similar results, but one's gonna work better on different surfaces than the other. I'm Welzie, and I've been using paint pens for 25 years. I make all my artwork out of fiberglass resin and ink. It's built just like a surfboard. So I have a lot of experience with these, so I get quite a few questions on what I can and can't draw on as far as surfaces go. So this video is to just show you a quick couple basic things to let you kind of understand what you can use with what pen, and what'll work better on what you're trying to do. All right, let's do it. So something to always remember is oil and acrylic are two different things. You can paint oils over acrylics, but you can't paint acrylic over oil. Generally, if it's a petroleum-based product, you're gonna have a hard time using the acrylic paint pens on it unless you sand it and clear coat it. Something to consider if you're just looking to do a quick little art project at home, decorate your hydro flask or whatnot, you're gonna wanna go with oil-based pens. That's for it. I mean, really, the oil-based pen can work on a ton of surfaces, pretty much every surface. So if you're gonna be working on like metal or aluminum, like signing aluminum prints on the back, you're gonna use an oil-based pen. If you're working on like a plastic type surface, a kid's toy, like a stand-up paddle surfboard, that sort of thing, any plastic-based product, the oil-based pen is gonna work great. You're not gonna have to do a clear coat over it. It's gonna stay on there for quite a long time. The one downside to oil-based pens is the lack of colors they have. So unless you're gonna go all out in your paint mixing techniques, which you can do, but for the most part, you're very limited on your oil-based colors. Sharpie makes great oil-based pens, but they have like 6 or 7 colors. So as far as doing a wider range of color palette on your artwork, the paint pens are a bit better for that. But if you do only like 3 to 5 colors, then these oil-based pens are gonna work great. Acrylic paint pens work great for paper products, wood products. You can even do it on fabric, although it is gonna wash out compared to the oil-based pen. But they're really great pens. They come in a lot of colors. They're easy to clean up. With the oil-based pens, that ink's gonna be on your skin for a while. So clean up, it doesn't smell as much. Though these pens don't smell very much at all, but they do have a little more odor than your acrylic paint pens. I do have a video on mixing acrylic paint pens, but it pretty much is the same application to oil-based. So you can click over onto that and take the colors a little further with these oil-based pens. Like a sanded product, like a sanded surfboard, an epoxy surfboard is going to have a harder time with acrylic pens than the oil-based pens. So that's something to consider if you're doing a stand-up paddle surfboard. The acrylic isn't going to work on it. It's just going to come right off. Now you can sand it and do a spray clear over it, which it can work, but you have to involve sanding and stuff. So if you're going to do just like a quick design on a plasticky surface, just go with the oil-based pen. You won't have to prep the surface very much other than clean it, and you won't need to spray finish it as well. So it really depends on where you're working, what you're trying to do. So with the oil-based pens, you often see this with graffiti stuff because it works on every surface and it's really hard to clean off. So that's something to remember with what surface you're drawing on, and if you want it to stick around for a while and be on there without much overcoat. The main reason why I don't use oil-based pens is I do a clear coat of resin over all my illustrations, and the oil-based won't handle the resin that goes over it. So if you are planning on doing any overcoats with your oil-based pen, do some samples first. This was a quick video. I hope it explained a little bit. Leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, do all that. But if you leave a comment, any questions regarding oil-based pens or acrylic-based pens, I'm happy to answer, and maybe it'll lead us to another video that can help you out using the paint markers. All right, aloha. You.